In the days of old, under Judah's son, came a word from Jehovah, you are the one. Young Jeremiah, with a heart unsure, called to serve the Lord, his intentions pure. Voice in the wilderness, crying so bold, turn back your hearts, let his truth unfold. Gods of stone and idols of gold, return to Jehovah, the prophecy told. With idols around, under every tree, Jeremiah proclaims that your devotion's free. But ears were closed and hearts turned cold to the voice in the wilderness, his warnings foretold. Voice in the wilderness, alone but brave, facing the scorn, his mission to save. False are the gods that man has made, a plea to return before it's too late. I am too young, Jeremiah had said, but Jehovah replied, I'll be with you ahead. Do not fear them, for I am your aid. Speak my words, let not your courage fade. Mockery and laughter in his path they lay, yet Jeremiah stood firm day after day. Judgment will come for your deeds array, but in God's mercy there's still a way. Voice in the wilderness, hope remains in Jehovah's love, forgiveness and chains. Let the true God in your heart reign, and walk in his light through sun and rain. Though the prophet speaks amidst the scorn, remember Jeremiah and the day he was sworn. Voice in the wilderness, never alone, for Jehovah's spirit in him was sown. In the shadow of kings demise, Jerusalem's fate under darkening skies. Jehoiakim rises, but the warning remains. Jeremiah's voice through the city's veins. Prophets stand in the face of a storm. Turn back now, or the city will mourn. Words of fire in a cold world's form, a message of hope trying to transform. The ways are evil, Jeremiah cried. In courts and temples, his truth defied. The priests enraged, blasphemy they declared. For such words, death is only fair. Prophets stand against the tide he fought, with nothing but faith, the Lord's will he sought. Innocent blood on your hands will be caught. A prophet's plea, a battle of thought. I am but a messenger, Jeremiah stood tall. amid shouts of anger against the city wall. If it's me you silence, hear this last call. On this path of defiance, Jerusalem will fall. But fear not in him, for his faith was his shield. To the Lord I speak, and to him I yield. Change your ways, let your hearts be healed. Order Babylon's forces, your fate is sealed. Prophets stand in history's embrace, a testament to faith in a crumbling place. May we listen and seek divine grace, and walk in the light at a faithful pace. Jeremiah's word, a beacon in the night, showing us the way towards the righteous light. Prophets stand, let it guide our sight. In the darkest times, be our guiding light. Beneath the shadow of our sin, Jerusalem did fall. The prophet's words like winds went through our city's wall. Nebuchadnezzar's legions came at twilight's mournful call, tearing down brick by brick our pride before our fall. Tears of Babylon we cried, by the rivers we sat down, in a foreign land under a conqueror's crown. Zion, dear Zion, from thee we're torn apart. In Babylon's grip, we hold you in our heart. Chains replace our freedom. As to Babylon we're led, tens of thousands dreams in tow, by captivity's thread. The temple's beauty now, but ash our spirits filled with dread. Yet in this sorrow we remember what Jeremiah said. Tears of Babylon, where hope seems but a myth, remembering our homeland, to which our souls doth whisk. By the waters we weep our songs in silence around, for in our hearts Jerusalem's still our crown. In your trials do not despair, a whisper in the night, for even in these chains you're precious in his sight. Though Babylon may hold your body, let not your spirit fright, for a dawn will break, bringing an end to night. Tears of Babylon, in our hearts a silent plea, for the day we return to thee, Zion free. With our faith renewed in our land, we shall stand tall, God's people reborn, having heeded his call. So let the tears of Babylon be seeds of hope anew, for Jehovah's love and promises are ever true. In our longing and waiting, let our spirits renew, for Zion waits, and to her will return faithful and true. Beneath the tears of Babylon, be seeds of hope anew, for Jehovah's love and promises are ever true. In our longing and waiting, let our spirits renew, for Zion waits, and to her will return faithful and true.